In SolidWorks, you can import a DXF file. Then you have a variety of different tools to clean up the import. Let's take a look at an example of a couple of those different tools. Here I am in SolidWorks. To open up the DXF file, I will go to the Open icon. And then, if necessary, you can navigate to the folder that has the file that you want to open. Here's the one that I want. It's a DXF file. And then I will choose the Open button. And here I get a DXF DWG import dialog box. I have the option of creating a new SolidWorks drawing, and I can convert to SolidWorks entities. Otherwise, you can import to a new part as an entity like a 2D sketch or 3D curves or models. I am going to create a new drawing from this. I will click the Next button. And now we have the Drawing Layer Mapping dialog box. There are a whole bunch of layers that were in the original DXF, and I'm going to choose to show all the different layers. Then I will click the Next button. And then we have the Document Settings dialog box where you can do things like adjust the font's width, choose the data units, and other different options. Everything else in here is good. I will click the Finish button. And now we have an error that 19 dimensions have displayed values that differed from the actual measured value. That's not good, but let's click the Close button. And now we have the drawing brought in, and we can see that there are some issues. So for example, some of the different dimensions and notes and even some of the entities are showing up in a yellowish color. I want to change those. And so the first thing that I will do is open up the search tool. And to do that, you can use the F5 key on the keyboard. You'll notice that we have a toolbar that is opened up down at the bottom of the screen. This will help with selecting a variety of different entities. And then for changing the color, I'm going to turn on another one of my toolbars. I will go up to the ribbon and then hold down the right mouse button. Here is the toolbar's flyout. And in order to change the color of different entities, I will open up the Line Format toolbar. And I have it docked down at the bottom of the screen. Be aware that you can change it to a free-floating window. And so this is good for the additional tools that I want. And let's see, for cleaning this up, first I'm going to change the different dimensions and notes to a different color. So you can go down to the search toolbar, and if you hover your mouse over the different icons, it will tell you what the different entities are. And so, for example, this one is for dimensions and callouts. And let's see, which other one do I want? Let's go for the one for selection of notes and balloons. So right now I have both of those turned on, and then I can swipe a box over the different entities on the drawing, and they highlight. Then to change the color from the line color toolbar, I can click on the icon that looks like a paintbrush. Here are the different colors, and let's say I'm happy with a simple black color. I will choose that from the basic colors and then click OK. And then I will deselect, and those are changed to the color. Then we have a few other entities, some different line entities that are showing up in a yellowish color. Let me turn off the buttons for notes and also the button for dimensions. And let's see, the one that I want is, let's go with the one for sketches only. And let's see, let's try swiping a box over the different yellow entities. And now those are selected along with some of the entities that were already in the correct color. Once again, I will go to the line color command and then select the color that I want and click the OK button. And now when I deselect, everything is updated to a visible color. So there you have it. That is an example of bringing in a DXF file and then cleaning up the display of some of the different entities.